back with another video. I feel like it's been a while since I've actually worked on a video. I think it's been about a week. I know I just uploaded a video, but that was actually quite a bit ago that I actually made the video. I've been slacking a little bit. Also, I'm so sorry if I sound stuffed up at all. I have really bad allergies in the morning, but I wanted to just like jump on and do like a kind of a short voiceover for the speed build. I typically don't like to do like a lot of talking during speed builds just because I don't know, when I watch a speed build I like to just kind of watch it for the speed build itself, but I do like to also hear like the creator's voice a little and hear them talk about the build and also like updates and stuff. And honestly, like I was working on the Hodges EPs and I got pretty far. I ended up aging up Callie, which is going to be coming up soon in another episode. But the thing was, is as soon as I aged her up, I went into Cass because I was thinking of giving her a makeover. And all of that stuff just didn't save. So her makeover that she has in the beginning of episode 7, I believe, isn't there, and it's not going to be there. And I kind of just like skipped over it because I couldn't remember what she was wearing because the data's all gone. So I think I'm just gonna like wait until I start the next part of her story to give her a makeover. That being said, I am thinking of starting a series with her specifically when she moves away for university. So I already have some stuff planned, some drama planned, and I'm just like really looking forward to it. I like Hallie a lot, and I want to see where she goes with her life. It's also just like kind of hard to make some of these decisions because I don't know if they're good decisions or not. I just kind of go with what I'm feeling. So, yeah, some stuff will happen. Also, like relating to the build that's going on right now, I really wanted to try using the curved walls because I've never used them before. And I ended up finding out that like I like them a lot aesthetically from the outside. They're really pleasant to look at, but they're kind of a pain in the butt to use because like not only does the foundation get kind of funky, you can't really edit them that much. And then on top of that, once you're building inside with these like circular walls, all of the furniture places really weird. Like it doesn't place properly. It's really frustrating and it's really hard to deal with. So you'll probably see me struggling with that once I get to working on the kitchen because oh my god, it was so difficult and like really, really annoying to work with. Like it looks really nice, but oh my god, it was just a disaster. I honestly, like, I really liked working on this house, but the kitchen definitely was like the hardest. No, I don't think the kitchen was the hardest part. The kitchen was difficult. I couldn't figure out a like good aesthetic for it, but you know what was the hardest part? The upstairs. I have beef with the top floor of this house. Like straight up beef with the top floor of this house. It took me so long to figure out how I wanted the rooms to be laid out up there, and because I needed to fit in a bathroom, Callie's room, Eric and Alyssa's room, and then the room for the baby, and then possibly an office. And so I ended up working on it and doing this whole like zigzag thing, and like it just, you'll see once I start working on it, which won't be for a while, but oh my god, it takes so long. It takes me so long. It's so annoying. Like I keep going back and forth and like deleting stuff and moving stuff around. It's so bad. It ends up taking me so long. And even with that, like I ended up giving like Eric a little office like as an offshoot from his room, but I was playing, and this is off camera. I was playing to catch up with what the actual like episodes are at. Um, and those are pre-filmed, by the way. I do have I think one or two more that'll be coming out after I release this, because they're already edited and like ready to go. I just haven't uploaded them yet because I wanted to upload the speed build first. But I ended up changing his office into a bathroom because Alyssa had to go all the way downstairs to go to the bathroom, and she's pregnant, so every time she'd have to go to the bathroom, she'd end up almost peeing on herself, and I just felt so bad because Callie's the only one with the ensuite up there. She's the only one with the bathroom because that's just how it ended up working out. And so I ended up making Eric's office into an ensuite for their bedroom as well, and just moving his setup downstairs into this like area next to the stairs because there was an empty space there anyway. Also, I initially was going to put the kitchen over here and leave that circular area for like a like a living room, because I thought it would look really nice as a living room, but I ended up moving the kitchen into that area. The kitchen took me a while too, because I couldn't figure out what kind of aesthetic I was going for. Also, I feel like if you watched my last build, the grip that some of this like wood aesthetic CC has on me is not okay. Like I just want to settle down and make a retro house, but then I get into this like whole thing of being like, oh my gosh, but the wood aesthetic is so nice, this natural like rustic aesthetic, and then I go down this whole road of making another rustic house. So I made another rustic house because it's my favorite aesthetic. I can't help myself because it's my cottagecore dream. Like, this is the kind of house that I would love to live in, just a lot of like wood paneling and like wood and stone accents around the house. But so frustrating. I swear. I drive myself insane. Like, I used to make like super modern builds, but like now oh god, these counters. I can't believe I even went through a phase with these counters. I like these counters on certain builds, but this one is not it. But I used to really be into modern builds, like modern minimalist, and so, or even brutalist, and so all of my homes were very like black and white with splashes of color and very simple. Or oh man, it was a long time ago, but I used to be one of those people that made like those excessively detailed builds. So like it would take me hours upon hours upon hours to make a build, and then I had thousands of build by, because this is before I even used like, I mean, I use custom content on my Sims, but not nearly as much. Like, I didn't have as much as I do now. So I had like thousands of clutter items, like alpha clutter items, and it would take me hours to make these builds, like so long. And I'd make these hyper realistic like small apartments or homes, and they were just cluttered to the gods. Like, I can't even imagine doing something like that now. I don't have the patience for it, and if I did, like, I'd have to dedicate like an entire day. I kind of miss those builds just because like they look so lived in, and I think if I ever were to like do a let's play where it suits it more, that would work. But like, it just took so long, and I have to be in like a very specific building mood to do something that intricate, and I do not have the patience anymore, especially when I'm building full-on houses and not like apartments or and stuff anymore. Also, the fact that I couldn't pull up those pillars absolutely drove me insane, but I kept it anyway. See, me and my stone accents. I'm telling you, I have a problem. But I ended up using a lot of our old furniture in the house. So I ended up grabbing a bunch of stuff that they used to have and put it into the new house. And honestly, like, I kind of we started with 40,000 maybe a little bit more than that. We started with more than 40,000, but I was like almost done with the build, and I looked down and we still had like $20,000 left. And I was like, I don't want to have this much money when I, start playing again. So I ended up going back and like using some more expensive clutter items for the house and like random decorations because I didn't want to have that much money when I was playing. I like to like slowly build my money and stuff, and we still ended up having like 10,000, I think, once the build was completely done, but I didn't like cheat or anything. I was shocked how much money we had. Also, I really like once the kitchen was done, I was absolutely in love with it. I kind of did like this whole like combination thing of like what Callie and Alyssa like aesthetic wise on the house, especially down here. And I thought it just turned out really cute. Like I just feel like Eric was like, yeah, you guys can do whatever you'd like. And the two of them just kind of like spruced up the place with both of their own aesthetics. And it turned out so cute and so vibrant and like fun. Like honestly, salmon pink kitchen, are you kidding me? Sign me up. Um okay, here comes the struggle bus, okay? I am gonna warn you ahead of time. I mess with this like corridor so much because because initially it was all fine. Like it was a little annoying and very squeezed, but then I realized I couldn't fit a double bed into Eric and Alyssa's room, so I had to go back and like resize and like remove the walls around. And at one point I had the baby's room attached to Alyssa and Eric's room, and then I was like, well, what happens when they grow older? Like I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like close it off. And it was so much, and I'm so glad I ended up like changing it around and moving stuff. But oh my god, it just was. And like also initially like Callie's room is so small. I really wanted to give her a double bed, and she does end up getting a double bed. Excuse me. She does end up getting a double bed, but one of the sides doesn't work. I was playing off camera, and she went to mess around with Kason, and they couldn't get into the bed, so it doesn't work. But oh my gosh. And then so I have some mods installed. So usually Kason's like pretty good about using protection when they mess around. He did not use protection last time they messed around, and I almost had a panic attack. I was like, holy crap, what if he ends up getting her pregnant? Like this was not in the story earlier. Like this is not what was supposed to happen. She's supposed to get ready for college. Fortunately, she's not pregnant. Teen pregnancies are on, and it was something that I was willing to go with if it did happen, but Kason's always been very, very careful, and God bless him for that. But it was something that, like, I definitely would be fine with happening. I like kind of rolling with the punches, especially when I'm, like, trying to figure out a story, because that's just how I usually play. I don't go out of my way to create, like, pregnancies or anything like that, but if it happens, it happens, and I'm not ever particularly all that upset about it. Here is when you see me start struggling with these. I'm going to be struggling with them for a while. I ended up extending a lot, I think, and it ends up working out, but yeah, this goes on for a minute. But yeah, I didn't want her to be pregnant before college, and it's not something that happened when I filmed initially. So I was like, oh, well, I can't have this happen now because this is off camera, me just trying to, catch up to the main series where I have recorded to again because I lost all of that save data. What she has done, though, I managed to have her finish her aspiration off camera, and she actually finished another one. So she finished 2 aspirations. I'm pretty sure she won't be able to finish the third, but she finished the Drama Llama one, and then the Friend of All one while I was off camera. I lost a lot of I lost a lot of data. Um, it, it pains me, actually. It really sucks. Um, but yeah, so she finally accomplished finishing her stuff, which is pretty great. But now, I think what's going to happen is she just aged up. That's going to be in the next episode. That's going to be coming out soon. She's going to be aging up. After she ages up, we're going to spend a little bit of time at home to get her, applying for college and getting ready for college. And then we're going to start like a Meet the Hodges part 2. Where she just where I give her a complete makeover. She's moves out to college, and we start on her journey. I'm not too sure what I want to do with Eric and Alyssa. I might still pop in and have some episodes with those two, but I really want to focus on Callie. I feel like Eric is like in a really good place now, and I don't really have to, handhold him anymore. But I would like to see, what happens with the kid at home too, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I have some stuff planned out for Callie though that I would really like to see to fruition. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm really excited to kind of move forward with these Sims, and I've grown to love them a lot. And it's really hard for me to not play them off camera, like outside of recording, because I really like messing around with them. But yeah, so I think that's all. I am going to try to be more consistent on recording and uploading again. I kind of went through a spot where I just wasn't very motivated to upload because I had, a short break, and I'm not used to uploading consistently. It's not something I'm good at yet. But one of the videos just didn't get any, like, I'm not the type to, like, want, like, I'm not expecting a lot of views or anything, but to not get any views on one of the videos kind of sucks. But I think it is what it is. I don't have, like, any followers or anything, and I just have to, keep rolling with the punches. I expect, I expect, like, to be back into it pretty soon. I think it was just, like, if not even my, like, one person is gonna watch, then I don't feel like, uploading another one, which is, like, such quitter attitude. I think I just was in a rough place. But I don't know. I'll pick back up. I want to be consistent. I want to keep with this because there's not a lot of things that I actually managed to keep up with. But I don't know. I really want to continue on Callie's journey, and I'm hoping that people are enjoying these Sims because I like them a lot. I'm still learning. My videos tend to look kind of rough. I'm completely aware of that. There's still some quality stuff I need to work on. But, yeah, I really appreciate, anyone that watches these videos, because they are a lot of fun, and they take time. And I just really appreciate anyone or, like, you who are watching, and, yeah, it makes my day a lot better to know that, at least, like, there's, like, one person that's out there watching me ramble and talk about Sims. So, yeah, I appreciate you, and thank you so much for, taking the time to pay attention to the stuff that I put out. Yeah, that's all. I'll see you in the next video. It is, like, past talk, so, I probably won't talk about any of the stuff I talked about here. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next video, and I'll try to get caught up on the Hodges family very soon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!
Nothing out there could ever stop me from chasing